Olá a todos! Bem-vindos! Welcome back! Have you already taken a look at my website? There you can find more information about Portuguese lessons with me and follow me on Instagram for new updated daily tips. And let's get started with today's video. It is for for Portuguese learners who are already at an intermediate level and need help with their pronunciation. So this is 5 tips on how to speak better Portuguese. 5 tips on pronunciation. So the first tip has to do with the letter O. And this is something that I'm sure you already heard of it because it's something that we teach very early. We read O like you a lot of the time, but we read O like you at the end of the word. So, for example, if I want to say o João caiu no chão. O João caiu no chão. João fell on the floor. So here you see the word ends in O, but we read O like you. O João caiu no chão. Another example. O meu amigo vendeu o carro. My friend sold the car. Again, we don't say o meu amigo. We say o meu amigo. O at the end sounds like u. Another tip has to do with the word m or n when it has a vowel before and it's at the end of the sentence. For example, the word também. In this case, we don't read this letter M. This is only a signal for us to do a sound through your nose when we read this. So também means too, also. And the way to say this in Portuguese, também. So you don't read this M, you just do a nasal sound with them. And this happens when you have an M at the end of the word and before that M there's a vowel, or when you have a vowel, an M, and then a consonant. Another example, tudo bem, everything good, bem. We don't say bem, we say bem. So with this E, we do a nasal sound. You can try a sound through your nose like this. Tudo bem. Another example, ele comprou fruta. Here, comprou. We don't say comprou, we say comprou. We do a nasal sound with this O. Ele comprou fruta. He bought fruit. The third tip of today is to read the S like a Z when the S is in the middle of two vowels. And this is especially true for people who speak Spanish because this is something that is very hard for you to do because it's different from Spanish. So, for example, if I have the word mesa, this S is in the middle of two vowels, the E and the A. So I say mesa. I don't say mesa, I say mesa. This S turns into a Z. Or, for example, the word casa, house, casa, or casaco, casaco, coat. On top of this, we have a very important rule about how to pronunciate the letter E. So there are two rules regarding this letter. So whenever you have an E and an I, we write E and I, but we read like there's an A and an I. So for example, the word late, milk. See, there's an E before the I there, but we don't say late. We say late, like there's an A. Or the word jeito. We don't say jeito. We say jeito. Jeito like to be good at something. Ter jeito. Eu tenho jeito para desenhar. I'm good at drawing. Jeito. Another rule with this letter E is that it changes the sound of the letter, changes to an actual I in English when it's followed by an A. So whenever you have an E and an A, we read this like ia. For example, passear. Here you have an E and an A, but you pronounce this E like an actual I in Portuguese. Passear. We don't say passear, we say passear. Or for example, the word chatear. Chatear. to annoy someone. And the last tip of today, it has to do with one of the hardest things in Portuguese, and it's why sometimes it's so hard to understand natives, because we don't say the end of every word, and we don't say the beginning of every word, and sometimes we glue words together. So let's take this example. If I want to say, o que é que ele quer? What does he want? I will not say o que é que ele quer. I'll just glue everything together and say, o que é que ele quer? O que é que ele quer? So see, when a word ends in a vowel and the following word starts with a vowel, we glue them together. O que é que ele quer? O que é que ele quer? Like this. Another example. If I want to say, I'm taking my pajamas off. Eu tiro pijama. I don't say eu tiro o pijama, because I don't need to repeat this. Eu tiro pijama. Eu tiro pijama. You just glue the tiro with the u and you say it all at once. Eu tiro pijama. Or another very common example with the word para. If I want to say I'm going to school, I'll say vou para a escola. Vou para a escola. So I'll write vou para a escola, but as a matter of fact, I don't think we ever speak like this. We say vou para a escola or vou para a escola. The word para, we often transform it when we are speaking to a para or into a pa. Eu vou para a escola or eu vou para o trabalho. I'm going to work. I hope you enjoyed the video and you understood. If you have any questions, comments or doubts, drop them in the comment section below. Follow me on Instagram and also visit my website for more information on Portuguese lessons. Adeus, beijinhos e até a próxima. Tchau!